Well, hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Zen-Tarot. My name's Julie. I am going to do a tarot card reading for you, Sagittarius. We're going to take a look at the energy surrounding you right now. I hope you all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, Sagittarius, I'm open for those. My email address is in the description box below. Whew. All right, let's clear the energy. Sagittarius, what kind of moon energy is surrounding Sagittarius? Those that are tuning in right now, Spirit, can we get some messages on moon oracle sign for those that are tuning in? What kind of moon energy? That one wanted to come. Adjustments are required, the third quarter moon. Good God. This one is a very, very difficult card. You're moving through some very difficult energy. You got to shift. You got to be kind of a chameleon with the energy. Really not easy. Your commitment is being tested. The second most difficult card in this deck, in my opinion. The first quarter moon, that's where we are right now. With your commitment is being tested. So something really, really put in front of you here. Something a little bit challenging. Do you want to push through or do you want to give up here? There's just always those tests. I can't stand that when you're gaining momentum. You think, okay, this is the right way. Nothing's going to stop me. I'm on top of the world. And then bam, it's just that test comes in, or that commitment test comes in. How bad do you want this? All right, let's get you an Osho Zen-Tarot card for Up in the Ether. Courage on the bottom of the deck. Have some courage, Sag. You're very courageous. You are the Temperance card. So let's see, what kind of advice does the Master Osho have for Up in the Ether for the sign of Sagittarius? For those that are tuning in, what kind of advice do you have, Master Osho? Sagittarius, one flipped here. What is this? Intensity. Oh, look at that. The energy is gaining momentum here in intensity. Really, really heating up. That's why this feels so insurmountable or so big, because you were really striving towards something or working towards something. You had this very beautiful plan or goal ahead. And now the obstacles are put in your way. How bad do you want this? It's just really something gaining in momentum here. On the bottom of the deck, abundance. Look at this King of Pentacles coming through here. Your finances. You're just feeling like this is where you want to be. I want to be in abundance. I want to have everything I need right in front of me. Right? Bring it to me. Beautiful, beautiful, but there's got to be some work put in first here. You're feeling like there has to be. I mean, that could just be very well you pushing yourself to be better in something or striving to be better at something here. Well, let's see. Let's get you an animal spirit guide for Up in the Ether. Spirit, can we get an animal spirit guide, a familiar that is walking with Sagittarius right now? The spider spirit, make your dreams real. So something feels a little surreal, or it feels like it's too good to be true, or it's never going to happen, right? That's what I'm feeling with this. Adjustments are required and your commitment is being tested here. You've been working really, really hard for something, towards something, and you're just at this point where it is not going to happen. I either have to shift now, I have to move in a different direction now, or just give up on that dream. Just give up. It's never going to happen. Groundhog spirit, time to let go. I wonder if there's a big shift here in the dream happening with you. Hawk spirit, let your spirit be the guide, and the cat spirit, claim your independence. There's a need to see a bigger picture here, a zooming out. There's something that's calling your attention to it, something you've been working toward, but it's not quite that. So you've been working toward a dream, a goal, something here, and that web is falling apart. It's like it's wet. Have you ever seen a web get wet and it just kind of disintegrates away, and the spider has to start over, a new location? It wasn't solid. It wasn't secure. It's like the tower moment for the spider. Change in direction. The spider's okay. It's the web. It's the home. It's the environment that had to change, had to be reconfigured, recalibrated here. Time to let go. Life is about changes. The only constant is change. So it's time to adapt, time to really learn how to adapt and be like the, what am I thinking of that? What's the person that jumps on the walls and I'm thinking something with the P in my mind here. You know what I'm talking about here. It's time to be able to do that, to be the monkey in your life, to grab this and move over here very quickly, be adaptable and very portable here. Beautiful, beautiful, because it's going to open the door to something really brilliant for you, really bright and heated up. There's a sense of being isolated right now, or feeling kind of cold, or feeling like you don't have the warmth that you had in the past here. So you're looking for that cozy little cottage, that place where you can feel safe and having everything you need in front of you. You just got to adjust here. You got to change up the vibration here. What are you offering to the universe here? Are you offering up fear that it's not going to work, or are you offering up confidence and, you know, this sense of it's not going to fail? Really, you get into this kind of determination or this stubbornness here, where it's just, no, I put too much into this. I'm going to make this work. And you push something forward, kind of dragging it forward. The mouse spirit, tend to the small things. Look at this, you know, when I get the mouse spirit, when I was getting the mouse spirit in my other deck, the Wild Unknown Kingdom deck, my vision was getting lost in the details, too many details in front of me. Now this card is saying, look at the details, take care of the details, tend to the details here. So kind of quite the opposite. You're trying to gain your independence. You're trying to let go of an old you, an old version of you, because you've gone through so many changes. You've got to kind of dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge, right? It's just really things coming at you. I feel like this is almost reminding me of like this meteor coming at you, and you're trying to kind of dodge it and tuck away in certain places. You've had to be very much on high alert, very much on top of your game, or have your wits about you. You haven't been able to relax because it's like that quiet time in the horror movie. It's just the comic relief moments. You can't really let your guard down. You can't really fall into a deep sleep or enjoy a really good meal because you're always on high alert. It's like you're gonna have to be on guard. You're gonna have to be ready. So that's how you're feeling. Like if you put your guard down, or if you relax too much, then that call is going to come in. You're going to be groggy. You're not going to be ready here. So yeah, there's this feeling of I have to be ready. I have to be alert. And you do, because there's some big changes coming in. There's something you got to jump into, something that it's like this train going by you. You're over here busy putting in these tracks, one track at a time, one rail at a time. Here comes the bullet train right next to you. You got to jump. You got to jump on that train because it's going somewhere bigger, and it can get you so much further than what you're doing over here. Well, let's see what that's all about. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, big change of luck. There's a change coming here, Sag, and you can feel it. I'm so curious to get into this reading and see, what is this change? Is it a shift in the mind space, a shift in the heart for you, or a shift in the daily life, in the foundation here? Are you literally moving, jumping ship here? So let's see what's going on in the mind space for you. Spirit, tell me what's going on in the mind space for Sagittarius. What's going on in the thought space? 7 of Pentacles is the juice. Worth the squeeze here. You've been doing something for about 7 years, coming out of the 7-year cycle where you've been rinsed, spun, really agitated. You've been in agitation. What do you want? What do you want? Like everything thrown at you at once. So you could be very deciphering at what do I want here. But now you've been focused on something. You're kind of missing the bigger picture, or missing what else is around you. Again, there's this sense of this bullet train coming and you needing to be ready. You in preparation mode, but don't get too lost in what you're doing right now. Don't get too lost in the temporary, or in the until, because we all do things until. We all do things in the meantime, when we're waiting for that train to come, we're waiting for that opportunity or that moment to show up in our lives. Sometimes you just got to turn around. Sometimes you just got to turn around because you get so lost in the daily and the grind and the making money and to paying bills and to surviving that we forget. We forget that there's so much more. So let's see what else. What else while you're so focused at this one thing? What else is going on in the mind space for Sagittarius? What else is going on in the mind space? Whew, Sagittarius. Ooh, let's see a couple. Queen of Pentacles. Wow, it's all about the money. Show me the money. And the 6 of Wands, Leo energy showing up here. Your fellow fire sign here. Wow, it's like you're leaving town. You got the wagon. You got everything you need. and you show up in the next town and you're the star. You do things no one's ever done before, or there's a new set of skills that you're showing people and they're just wowed. It's just like, oh my God, like you're showing up at a new workplace and you just being you is showing them so many different ways to do things. So you're being really, really honored for your adaptability. I'm picturing the leapfrog right now, just leaping from lily pad to lily pad and then getting it all balanced, getting it all fit and straight for the other little froggies to jump onto, and then you have to leap off to the next. You're almost the securer. You're almost like the first to go. You get everything, you get all those nests feathered, and then you leap, you jump out of the nest, and you leave this nice, happy home for someone else. I'm picturing that at the workplace. Like you get into a workplace, you fix everything, you crunch the numbers, you get everything back in line, and then you jump into the next opportunity or the next plan here. You're about to make a jump. You're just studying the road. You don't want to be Frogger where you're getting smashed on your leap out. So you're studying, you're trying to study, because there is a vibe to it. There is a pattern to it. There's always pattern in chaos. And you're really figuring out the pattern right now. It's like, 1, 2, 3, jump. Nope, wait, hold, jump, hold. It's some kind of pattern that's showing up for you in your life. Maybe it's something you do every 7 years, but it's starting to glare out at you that this is a pattern. You found a pattern in the chaos here when it comes to your work and your career. Well, what does this pattern mean to Sagittarius? What is the revelation here? What is the revelation? 10 of Cups. Look at this. Look at this. It's like you bring your happy home with you wherever you go, wherever you are here. That's why you're so brilliant at the workplace. You're so adaptable, because you have this very beautiful home life. You will take no less than that. That is your life. That is your purpose. You want to go and make something of yourself financially, be somebody at the workplace, be honored at the workplace, but it's all about the home life and who you are to your family and your friends and that very small network that you have. Yeah, that's why it makes you so brilliant, because it's not your primary focus, where it is everyone around you. It's just like, wow. I wish I could be more like Sag. I wish I could just, travel like that or bounce around like that. Or it's almost like you feel like a nomad to others, but yet you are so secure. You bring your home with you wherever you go here. It's just so beautiful. You have a very, very beautiful support system waiting for you at home. Maybe you have a job that has you traveling, and so you're bouncing from city to city, and that's why I'm seeing this kind of leapfrog out. But there's always a home base. There's always a hub for you. You have a very, very beautiful hub that you return to, and you replenish and you rejuvenate. And sometimes it's very tiring being the one bouncing around. But yeah, you have a very, very beautiful hub. It's time to let go of the chaos. Sagittarius, you've been doing this a while, probably about 7 years. It's time to let go. It's time to bounce home. It's time to bounce back here before what? Well, let's see what you're feeling. Maybe this is just fine with you. What are you feeling in the heart space? What's going on in the heart space for Sagittarius? What's going on in the heart space? The Lover's card and the 9 of Swords comes out in reverse. At first you were using this as an escape maybe from a relationship or a situation here. It was like, no, I gotta go. I have to go. The plane is leaving. The train is leaving. I have to go. You had these deadlines where you couldn't get committed. You couldn't get stuck. You couldn't get really bamboozled into situations or relationships here, because you were always bouncing out. I gotta bounce. Maybe that was something you said. I gotta bounce. Like Tigger. But it was really a form of escape. You didn't want to look at a lot of things that we were all forced to look at, but sooner or later you have to look at it. One of them for you was relationships. Maybe you were always bouncing out. Maybe you had a fear of commitment. Maybe somebody was asking you to commit. And that had you bouncing again, but maybe now you're not. Maybe now you're like, maybe I can have it all. Maybe I can have this home base and still be able to be me. Maybe I can get into a relationship where they'll allow me to be me. A lot of times we're just, we're kind of, well, at first when we meet someone, we're always kind of trying to play nice, right? We don't want to reveal everything at once. Well, this is my deal breaker and this is my deal breaker. And then, yeah, they're like, well, that was my deal breaker. Too many deal breakers, right? You didn't want to go in with all the rules, with all of the things that you were demanding from a relationship. But it's time to demand more. It's time to ask for more. It's time to demand a home base. I don't want to keep traveling. I don't want to keep bouncing here. So I want to settle down. I want to settle down. In doing so, it's forcing you to look at all the situations you've bounced from here. So there's kind of a reconciliation with the memories, or a look back with the memories. And now you're having to feel those things that you were really escaping before, or you really just didn't want to look at before. None of us do. It's you taking responsibility within the relationships. It's kind of the 12-step program that each of us go through. When we come into enlightenment, or we come into expansion, we look back at these relationships that got us there. There's so many things we would have done differently, but had we have done that differently, we wouldn't be in the place that we're at right now here. So it's all about the right now. Everything is happening in the now. So Sagittarius, you are coming into a beautiful, beautiful reckoning here, a reckoning of your relationships, a reckoning of how you feel about them and the way you wanted to escape. There seems to be no escape from this one. Maybe somebody's kind of lassoed you down and kind of holding you down here. And first you want to escape because you're so used to bouncing. But it's starting to feel really good in this unit. It's starting to feel really good to have this person counting on you and walking through that door and knowing you're not going to be leaving during the night, or you're not going to ghost them here. So maybe this person is afraid of or tired of being ghosted as well. But this is a soulmate twin flame energy. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. A real cementing in, but there's no escape. You're going to have to face these demons. You're going to have to face these conversations. Some of these conversations can be very, very difficult. And you're going to have to face them, and you're so willing to do so because you've been escaping them for a while. So you're so ready to have these conversations. Let's see, what else is the challenge here? 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles coming out in reverse here. So as soon as you face those demons and what you've been running from, you just kind of have this certainty, you have this understanding, this recognition of what you've been running from in the first place. It really wasn't the person. It was being tied down, being committed, making the wrong decision, the grass being greener, a lot of FOMO. You're not afraid. You're not afraid of making the wrong decision in love anymore. You're not afraid to sit down across the table from a loved one and really express how you're feeling or what you need from that relationship. There's a lot of communication with the 10 of Cups up in your mind space with each other of what do we need? What do we need? Not just what we want. There's a lot of things we all want, but what do we need to really have this relationship thrive here? And a reciprocity is coming. What was taken from you in the heart space is now returned. What you gave to someone in the past that felt very much neglected. It's like you gave someone your heart, you gave someone, here I am, and they polished it and honored it for a minute, but it just got tossed aside. Your heart almost got tossed aside here with this 9 of Swords coming out in reverse in your heart space here. You had to go through something in a relationship to get to the other side, to be you in no matter what relationship you're in, whether you're an employee, a boss, a partner, a best friend here. It's just you have to be you. You have to really, really stand in your true authentic light for the acceptance you're looking for. You feel like a fraud when you get accepted and you weren't really being you, right? When you had someone ghostwrite the book and then you're standing on stage and everyone's applauding you and you're just like, yeah, you're you inside, you know, that wasn't you. That wasn't you. That was their words. It was your story, but it was their words. So you're coming forward in a new relationship here, or in an existing relationship. It doesn't matter because you're so different. Because you're very much able to express yourself. You're very much able to say, this is who I am. This is who I am. And you're just standing there. This is who I am. Even when you're under the spotlight and feeling very uncomfortable under the scrutiny of the other, you're really standing strong. This is who I am. Accept me or not, but don't play me like a fool. Don't string me along and act like you're accepting me, but you're still looking for something better out here. I want full commitment, Sag is saying. I want full full in. Doesn't have to be you. If you can't give that to me, I'm more than happy to keep on looking, keep on trucking on, but I need a full commitment here. You are ready. You are ready to fully commit here. But you need that reciprocity. You need that other person to go all in. So you're just really making an ultimatum. Do you go all in with me? Are you all in? All cards on the table. Wow. Wow. God, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I wish I could be a fly on the wall while you're having this conversation, because I can just feel the intensity. I see the intensity in your energy here. The purposefulness of this conversation is, I'm getting goosebumps, because you're just really speaking from spirit here. You're really speaking with your higher self's best interest at heart. This is who I am. This is who I am. And you're saying it with such emotion that somebody can't argue that. There's no arguing of this is who you are, Sag. That's not the argument. What the argument is, what the decision is can I be my full self with you? Because that's what you're demanding. All right, let's see the daily life. Let's see the daily life. Four of Pentacles, you've been waiting. You've been waiting for an answer here. I put the answer out. I put the question out there. Now I'm waiting. Now I'm waiting. Let's see. Tell me more about this. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. The answer is the universe is going to pay you greatly for standing in your truth here, Sag, for being who you are, no matter where you are, no matter the circumstances here. 5 of Cups, you've absolutely made the decision to let it go, let the past go, let the regrets go, let the feeling that too much time has passed here. There's a feeling of time passing, and yet you're feeling like I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing over and over. It's Groundhog Day. Doing the same thing with the 7 of Pentacles, starting out in my mind space, but I'm expecting a different result. I'm expecting accolades today. I'm expecting the rewards today, and yet today it never happens. It never happens where I'm at here. So I got to jump ship. I got to jump on that bullet train. There's a huge speeding forward ahead. It has to do with the relationship and going all in. It's just metal to the pedal, right? It's just the pedal to the metal here. It's just really, you're hitting the floorboard with the gas here, and you have a Thelma and Louise feeling to you. You have this partner in crime that will go anywhere with you, but the rule is you have to be yourself no matter what. You have to be yourself. You can't put on some kind of facade or some kind of fakeness here. You're not out to fool anyone. It's so beautiful. It's just really, I hear the theme music playing and that bullet train. There's something about a train, something about very, very fast movement with a relationship, and finally cementing it in, finally just being who you are together here. It's just absolutely beautiful. But in order to do that, you got to let all those past facades. You got to let all those past people go. It's like we're all chameleons through our life, and you're letting go of even the need to be a chameleon, the need to change when you enter into a position, a job, a situation, a partnership here. So yeah, this is beautiful. This is you being you wherever you are. It's hard to let go of who you used to be. Those were just experiences. Oh my God, look at this with the Magician. Number 1, what we think about comes about. Yeah, the magic. Look at the magic that you have forgotten here because you were so busy trying to pretend you were the magician. You forgot you are the magician here. What we think about comes about. A belief is just a thought we keep thinking over and over and over again. A belief is an idea like I'm just good at this. This is all I'm good at. I'm not going to do anything else. This is what I'm going to do the rest of my life. That's a belief. That's a belief in yourself that you're only capable to do this because it's practice. You've been doing that. It's familiar. It's very familiar. You got to escape the familiar and get into the unknown, something that challenges you, a person that challenges you and has you defending who you are at all times so you don't forget. So you don't forget, right? You're just really, really standing in your true authentic light, knowing that you will never forget who you are again. You will never sacrifice your morals, your laurels, your integrity, your character ever again for a job, for money, for a promise that was false from the very, very beginning. You're really, really moving into a relationship full on now, fully committed here, and you are demanding this person give you the same in return. It looks like this person is more than willing to give you that same in return here, Sag. So how beautiful. Any last advice? The Hierophant, the marriage card, and the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. Yeah, you're going all in. This is a big fat yes. A big yes from the universe. The last words of advice. The Chariot. Look at this. Got to go. Got to go. There you are, bouncing again. Only into the life that you've been wanting, that you've been manifesting, that you've been creating. And there is absolutely a partner in crime with you here. So yeah. Yeah, Sagittarius, you're bouncing again, but you're holding the hand of another here. You've got this fully supportive, fully committed person with you here. So beautiful, beautiful. You know, it could be an animal. I've had so many soulmate animals come through in my life here, but yeah, there's a need for speed. And you're getting on the right train. You're not just bouncing to escape the conversation, or you don't want to talk about it, or you're too afraid to learn something new. It's not for this reason. It's a challenge to learn something new. It's like, oh yeah, like somebody telling you can't do it. And you're just like, really? Okay, well, I will show you instead of tell you. And you're off and running. You're really bouncing. This is the bounce of your lifetime, and it's for the right reasons. You're bouncing for the right reasons here. Absolutely beautiful. Eight of Pentacles, self-mastery. You're mastering something here. The Eight of Pentacles is all about becoming the master. You're starting out as the apprentice. The Page of Swords is the apprentice card. And then you move into the master, which of course is practice. You got to throw that knife a million times to hit the bullseye here. So yeah, just keep practicing here. You got this. And you're done with betrayal. You're done with waiting for someone to answer you. You're done for waiting for someone to commit fully to you. It's just like either you're in or you're out. And it's your own private club, and you make the rules, and why not here? So yeah, absolutely beautiful, Sag. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this resonates with you guys. I am... I want to make sure that these messages are getting and resonating to you. So leave me a comment. It really helps my YouTube channel and helps me to know that you are resonating with these messages. All right, Sag, hang in there. This energy is so tough right now. It's just so tough. The world is just holding its breath. Big trade wars going on. Just big energy, moving mountains of energy right now. We have to rupture to repair. And I think we have to do that in our own personal life here. We have to rupture the need. We have to give up the need to escape it here and face it head on here. It's the only way to get control, or to feel like we have control here. So we've always had control. All right, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And yeah, I'm going to bounce out. Thanks, Sag.